And live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. You've got the Wizard. Big Dog is out there with the Prodigy. And it's Ramos in at center. And for San Antonio. So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
Off goes to Orlando. Here's the Wizard. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's the franchise. Rebound by Ramos. Pass to the Wizard. Pass to Ramos. From the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. The franchise off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to the Prodigy. They set the pick. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's the franchise. Last game he had 34 points. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Matthews, guarded closely. And the pass to the franchise. There's Captain Clutch. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's the franchise going inside. Off target at the rim.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Big Dog, no good. San Antonio leading. Here's Captain Clutch. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's the Wizard. Last game he had 13. Pass to Witherspoon. Here's the Prodigy. Good on the triple. The Prodigy's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
To the right side. The kick out to Matthews. Here's the screen. Orlando grabs the miss.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's the franchise. Matthews scanning the floor from deep three-point land. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Take a look at Big Dog. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, the Prodigy doing just as much. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Pass to the Prodigy. Launches from deep. Captain Clutch grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Number 14. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. D, who's checked in for Orlando. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. The Wizards got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to the Bulldozer. Here's the franchise. Puts up a deep 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
San Antonio trailing here. from downtown. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And yes, it's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From deep three-point territory. Can't hit that one. For Orlando, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's the prodigy. 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Smalls. Here's the Wizard. There's the triple. Got a hand on it. Here's the franchise. Can't hit from 12. Well, Orlando shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Here's the Wizard. Tries from 10. Here's the prodigy. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Smalls, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's the franchise. That's tipped. Here's the prodigy. He has 7. It's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's the prodigy. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
San Antonio trails by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they were a top 3 team in terms of second chance points. Boy, they are as good as anybody at converting on misses.
And the rebounding you just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Love against Malone. And now Orlando on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Big Dog playing Sacramento. He was nearly unstoppable. Malone looking around. A prodigy, and Orlando again with the bucket.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Love outside. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance from deep three-point territory. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From deep, Malone. He grabs the miss. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Charlotte.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Into the line for San Antonio, number 41, Deshaun Matthews.
For three, Love. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Big Dog. And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got P, also Rain Man out there, and it's the franchise in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. It's tipped. Ramos the pass to Malone. Here's D. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. No problems knocking that one down. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And so here's Orlando following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Smalls passes to Malone. And the shot goes in. Malone's got his first 2 points of the night. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Malone. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clock at 6. Pass to the prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. The prodigy's got 10 points.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
San Antonio calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Here is Love. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
The franchise can hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. 5 on the clock. The prodigy. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Got a piece of it. Pass to the prodigy. From deep. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 7. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Captain Clutch. For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Wallace with it. Passes it to P. Here's Captain Clutch. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Orlando leading by 12. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. That's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Orlando has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Here's the Wizard. It's deflected. Here's the Prodigy, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The Prodigy's got 8 here in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Orlando leading by 12. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. For 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ramos has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's the franchise. He's got 15. He gets it in there.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by Love. Here's the Prodigy. To the inside. Witherspoon fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
For Orlando, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Big Dog, he's checked in for Orlando. Miracle Man comes in for the Prodigy.
1 shot.
San Antonio trails by 16. Here's Captain Clutch. He has 7. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Miracle Man. Last game we saw him score 13. Wing shot on the way. Rebound San Antonio. Love deciding where to go with it. The shot from the low post is good. And so here's Orlando. Here's Miracle Man. Nothing on the board. Pass to Witherspoon. Pass to the Prodigy. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And it's Love with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's the Bulldozer. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. And it's 6 points for Love.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Weatherspoon. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Another one falls for San Antonio.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Love. To the middle. Here's Big Dog, and it's Orlando with another.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 9. Passes to the Bulldozer. Out to the right wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Weatherspoon. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Big Dog. Oh, my! What a play. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling in on.
He made it! He got it!
Big time!
Wow!
OMG. That's how you silence a crowd.
And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs to change going ahead in the second half?
It starts with getting some stops. We got to play off some misses, and we can't let them force us into 1 or 0 pass possessions. We've got to move the ball when we're in the half court, help each other with that, but we'd like to get some more in the open.
We'll see if you can get the pace where you want it. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for San Antonio.
Well, the obvious problem is the perimeter defense. And it's not all their fault. Sometimes a team just gets hot. But at the...
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Orlando, Big Dog is out there with the Prodigy. Then it's the Wizard, and it's Ramos in at the center position. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. to Big Dog. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Pass to the prodigy. Fires for three. That's his fourth miss. He's made 5 of 9. San Antonio trails by 15. Passes it to Captain Clutch. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the pass to the franchise. Orlando grabs the miss. Ramos has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Witherspoon. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And San Antonio shooting at 46%, making some buckets. He rifled that one in from distance. 10 points for him.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's the Wizard. He has 6. From deep three-point land, Ramos can't hit.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's the franchise.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's the Wizard. Puts up a deep 3. San Antonio with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Matthews. He's guarded closely. Captain Clutch, no good. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Ramos. Pass to Big Dog. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Passes to the franchise. From outside the arc. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Matthews. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's checked in for Captain Clutch. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's the franchise, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. The franchise has got 4 points in the quarter. Orlando leading by 10. Big Dog. He's got 9. Here's the Prodigy. Bangs home the trifecta. The Prodigy's got 17.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's the franchise. He's covered by Malone. Matthews, a screen on Malone. 6 on the shot clock. The franchise passes to Pete. Here's the franchise. Misses the 3.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Shots good by Big Dog.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And it's blocked. Here's the Prodigy. 15 points in the game. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Big Dog. 11 points in the game. Really left alone that time. Malone's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
San Antonio calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Angelo Gaddi leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now the pass to Love. Matthews, a screen on Malone. And that one's good. Love. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Malone against Love. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Big Dog. That one goes in. Big Dog's got 6 in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A 3-ball. The rebound by D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
And it's Love with the ball for San Antonio. He feeds it to Matthews. Pass to the bulldozer. Outside Matthews. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires from way outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Big Dogs got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing right side. Here's Miracle Man. Tries again, and that one's good. D's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout. And so it's San Antonio with it. Puts up a deep 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Outside, Malone. Love grabs the board. And San Antonio shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Out to the right wing. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, second team
Orlando
foul.
shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Smalls taking 2 shots.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Orlando making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Miracle Man, the pass to the prodigy. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Captain Clutch. Good on the three-point shot. Captain Clutch has got 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Orlando having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Leiden, and it's Captain Clutch in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Shepard. Here's Leiden. Pass to Captain Clutch. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's the floater, and it goes down 2 points.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Matthews, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. Here's Shepard. Big dog the pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Witherspoon. No good there off the double clutch. And San Antonio shooting around 41% on the night. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the screen. Here's Montgomery. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Big Dog's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Leiden. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Big Dog. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Big Dog's got 23 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Matthews kicks to Leiden. Sinks the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Big Dog, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
It's deflected. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Here's Matthews. Lays it up off the glass. Matthews has got his first bucket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Slim passes to George. Here's Witherspoon. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Roberts, no good. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The pass to Big Dog. Outside, George. The fadeaway. And it's Shepard missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. Pass to Montgomery. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Here's Roberts. It's hauled in by George. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Big Dog. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Leiden. Passes it to Montgomery. They could use a bucket. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Fast break, here we go. Misses from short range.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And the shot is good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Roberts passes to Matthews. Here's Leiden. San Antonio again missing. Here's Shepard. Pass to Big Dog. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament. It's happened twice in the last 5 years, so never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's San Antonio now. Looking to end the run. Yep, that one goes in there.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's the prodigy, and he jams it with authority.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Captain Clutch, no good. Orlando dictating the flow. To the middle, here's Smalls. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Dog.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
For the three, drills the three-pointer. Big Dog's got 34 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Malone against Love. Now the pass to Captain Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three. The rebound by D. Orlando dictating the flow. Here's the prodigy. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kemp